Showing you my new little friends here. Just kidding, I think that's wood and it hasn't moved. And then over here, I can find on the mountainside, right there. Again, I'm pretty sure that's wood or something like that. But in the distance, when you first see it for a second, you do a double take and move a little bit, and you notice walking around, it's stationary, so just a piece of something. There we go, a tree lane. It appears it didn't grow there, but it's really hard for me to tell, frankly. So it's about 7:15 or so. You know, the sun goes down, I think, around 8:30 below the horizon, so it's, I really should probably turn around right about now. But I think I'm almost there, so I'm going to try to hurry. Hey, look at this over here. This tree is balanced right on the dead tree. That's kind of weird. And then just drops off to a cliff on the other side, well, of the ravine. Well, as usually happens when you get further up to the edge of the mountain, it's getting steeper and steeper, and a little more steep than what I'm comfortable with. Right up here, I mean, it's tough to say the angle, but it's, you know, you can look at this stump and kind of get an idea of the angle. There's the ravine down there. So it's kind of like that. And so I think I'm going to try to go over to the other ravine over there and see if it's accessible, and maybe make my way up that a little further. Or if it's, you know, too many, you know, walls to scale, I'm just going to try to head back down that way. And luckily in something like this, you know, headed down, and, you know, you're not going to be lost as long as you're headed down, so that's not a problem. It just, I don't want to be caught in the dark, and I have a light, but, you know, you don't want to stumble on this type of stuff. So, I'll be able to see it pretty well, but anyway, at the end I think I'm going to be kind of using my flashlight, so we'll see how it goes. I'll give you a quick view to the valley below. I'm not going to be filming much on my way down, I don't think. I don't have a lot of battery power, unless there's something unusual on this side that, you know, since I'm coming down a new way. But anyway, here's a view of the valley. It is kind of scenic in a strange way, even though everything's dead. But you have a little bit of a sunset going on. Still kind of a majestic view. On the other side of this is Payson Canyon. And if I were able to get up to it, I could... there may be too many trees, but Maple Lake is just the other side. Not just the other side, but we're kind of parallel with it. Anyway, that's all for now. I think I maybe heard a whistle. Not sure. I was moving around and thought I heard something. Maybe it could have been a high-pitched deer noise or something. Or I don't know. well, scared a deer over there. He was moving pretty quickly. He could jump right over things. I definitely couldn't do that. Anyway, didn't mean to scare him, but he was unnerved, that's for sure. I was unnerved for a second because I didn't know what was making all the noise. Okay, well, this ravine doesn't look really any better than the other one. Actually, it looks greener, fewer rocks, but lots of trees. So it might be tougher to get up it. Right here, though, it doesn't look that steep. Might be able to get up a little further. And just to the very lip up there, yeah, it's pretty steep right up there, so kind of keeps someone from ascending it very easily. So anyway, we'll see how. Well, I'm going to just have to start heading down. It always seems to take me 2 or 3 hours to get everything ready, and by the time I got off it was 2 p.m. and got over here and it was closer to 3 p.m. by the time I started. So, you know, that obviously doesn't give quite enough time to do a leisurely pace, which I was kind of doing, a leisurely pace. But a lot of this is just, you know, due to forest fire. Wondering if this has been arranged a little bit like I said earlier. And I do see some minor signs like which we've already covered. But their main habitat is the other side of the mountain. Okay, that's all for now. So there's the sun. It's about to drop below the horizon. Sorry, my mouth is, throat's dry. Even though I just got a sip of water. And the top is not much further at all, but you know, I'm almost out of water, time, sunlight. I have some more food, but anyway, should have got an earlier start as usual. And it's pretty steep, so if I were going to make it up this, I'd take it pretty easy, but I don't have time to take it easy, so just have to take my word for it that the other side is Payson Canyon. And we're going to head on back down now. Try not to have too much of it in the complete dark. And we'll hike down. Okay, that's all for now. The sun is now below the horizon. For some reason there's a lot of smoke in the air, and it even goes very high in altitude because there's no inversion right now. So in fact, the other day I was flying, a friend who's a pilot took me up and the smoke was thicker up there than it was down here. We were going to try to take some photos from the air, but we couldn't because it was too smoky. But anyway, I'm just heading back down. And that's all for now. Well, I'm back in the ravine again. I'm very happy that I came down almost exactly the point where I came in, and I didn't even recognize I was doing that, so that's a blessing, I would say. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna have to get back down this, and I'm gonna cut the camera for it. Actually, hold on. Let's explore over here. Yeah, let's go this way. But I'm still gonna turn the camera. So for going back down, I found this little game trail, and it kind of goes along the canyon ravine. So I'm going to try to follow that, because going back down some of these rocks, I could do it, but if I have a trail here, even though it's kind of rocky and shifts a little bit, I'm going to keep going on this for now. That's some type of bird. Anybody know what it is? Here's my foot. Here's a spider. And for Esau, that's a big spider. Well, I can't see them that well, but there's moths everywhere. Small rattlesnake, I believe. I think they'd be out at night. But anyway, I'm just making sure where he's going so I don't go near that direction.